jewelry making friends. I am so excited. Today is the day I'm going to take you inside my jewelry closet. It's most of the way finished. There's a couple of little finishing touches to do, but I absolutely love it. I can't stay out of there. I've been going in and out and then changing my mind about where I want to place things and how I want to place my trays. It's a little bit of a puzzle to have the jewelry trays fitting on all of the rollout trays that were done. It's so exciting. It looks great. I'll tell you the little story of what has happened in my house. We had a burglary oh gosh, I was going to say a few years ago, but it's actually more like 10 or 12 years ago. I'm going to pop up some pictures. It was too embarrassing to take a video of the before, but I did take some before pictures. Our house the front door was kicked in. I was coming home with my son from school, and the burglars were still in the house. And of course, they found the master bedroom and closet right away and ransacked it. And my father had just passed away, and I had just had his wedding ring cut down to fit me. Anyway, they stole my grandmother's ring. I had everyone's jewelry who'd passed away in my family. So I lost my own rings. I lost my father's wedding ring, my grandmother's ring. I lost everything. It was really devastating. And it took me a long time to even feel safe in my own house. We have an alarm system now and a Ring doorbell. But anyway, for years, the opening in the closet where my jewelry box used to be was just kind of became a catch-all, and it was just full of junk, and it just got junkier and junkier, and I just couldn't get my act together with it. And when I started my YouTube channel, which is like 10 months now, I started making even more jewelry than I had over the years and decided it was time to get my act together in the closet. So we are gonna go in and I'll give you a little tour. I'm so excited. This is so much fun. So come on in my closet. So this little area right here is where I had my jewelry box before. It was a big box, and there was this one tray that rolled out, and then the box would open to the side. And so now I have these open trays, and all of my jewelry is organized. So like over here, I have some earrings that I've made going into silver. I sort of put my favorite bracelets, like the things that I wear all the time here. And then I have a little area here of Kendra Scott pieces, and my Kate Spade pearls are collected here. There's some Kate Spade here as well. And then, you know, these openings kind of suggest that they are the right size for bracelets. So that's what I have here. And this back little section are my hand chains and some anklets. And then down this side is more earrings that I have made and ones that I have put ear wires on. And then on the second tier, this one rolls out, and this is where I have my tray with all of my interchangeable earrings. So most of these I have done videos on, but all of these earrings are ones that don't have an ear wire, every single one of these. And I'm pretty sure if you go to my playlist, if there's anything here that you're interested in, I have a playlist just for earrings. And as I create them, I always put them on that playlist. So if you're interested in earrings and making earrings, these are all the ones that I've done that, let me pull this one out, that don't have an ear wire. And I love to go to the Kate Spade outlet mall here in Orlando. They have really good sales, and I have a few pairs of Kate Spade earrings. And so I have this little dish here that is where I keep my empty ear wires. These are the ones that you see in my videos all the time. These are the interchangeable gold-filled lever back ear wires, and I've purchased a few pairs, and I've given a lot of them away to my sister-in-law and my friends, and I make earring drops for them. And then I have some of my memory wire bangle bracelets here that I've made, and I am not completely finished with my storage. This was a bit of a puzzle, as I was saying earlier, because in order to get trays that fit, jewelry trays that fit on the inside of the rollout trays, it was a bit of a puzzle, and you'll see when we go on the other side. So I'm still looking for what I want to do here. I would like to have a tray that, fits nicely in there, or at least in this back part. And I have ordered some more of these from Amazon. Now, some of these I've had and I've purchased them when I was out doing home decor projects with clients. And some of them came from Amazon. This set here, these beige ones, came from Amazon. And again, I would really love to find something that fits here perfectly, and in a perfect world, they would all be exactly the same color. But I'm okay with it because it is hyper organized, and I am an organizer. I have so much fun going through my things. I do this with my beads and my findings and my jewelry supplies. I love to label things. And then on this level, my third large rollout, are more bracelets. And most of these, I think most of these I have done videos on. I have some Jill Zara bracelets here, which is a mother and daughter jewelry company, and they make their own polymer clay beads. And I have some stretch bracelets here. This is another, these are the women of Nepal that make these beaded bracelets, and I bought them to support those. And this little section here is Lily Pulitzer bangles and Lily Pulitzer bracelets, and then tropical ones. Like I bought this in Hawaii, this little square bamboo bangle. I think it's so cute. And then I think I've pretty much done videos. And again, if you are interested in anything that you see here, if you go on the main page of my channel, I have a bracelet playlist. So like this one was showing what to do with center hole flower beads. There's like things here for pretty much, I think I did a video on most of these things. And then this is my shelving in my closet. So my old shelving, or my old storage, kind of looked like this, and I typed labels for each of my baskets and laminated them. I used to be a paper crafter, so I was really like having fun with that. But my son found these cool label things that clip on the edge of baskets, and they were at Dollar Tree, and I actually have one left. So they are really cool. They have these clips on the back, and then you can take this out and write on it whatever you have. So I think what's really important is that I'm able to see everything. And so one of the things that changed is I have these wardrobe posts here, so that when you, like if you take an outfit out and you want to put it there and then, try a necklace on it to see how it looks, or just sort of lay out what you're wearing. So these used to be down here. You can see where the holes were. So in order to make the space for the rollout trays, those had to be moved up and go on the outside. And I would really like to get another one for this side, which is where the rest of the trays are. My clothing, like my shirts, are all light to dark, starting with white and going all the way back to black, and those are the short sleeve. And then down here are my long 3/4 and long sleeve shirts, starting from white and going to dark. And then here are my wide leg pants and my dresses and jackets. And then over here, I'll start at the top. So this was my older system here, where I had these baskets with the green lining, and you'll see like over here the labels that I had made, that I printed and laminated. And I really like these ones that my son has found, and they're all labeled like cozy socks, trouser socks. This one is walking clothes, because I exercise, I power walk every morning, and I keep clothes that I know I'm going to get sweaty and they get washed over and over again. And this is like small purses, zipper pouches. My eyeglass cases are in there, and I do still have a bracelet bar. But as I said, in a perfect world, like I I'm still kind of playing with my organizing, but I would love to have another wardrobe, one of the wardrobe like posts that pull out that I showed you over here. These are so cool. Like when you're not using it, you push it in and you pull it out when you want to sort of lay out your items for the day. So I really love that. But back over here, the bottom one is the sunglass case. And most of my sunglasses are in my car, but I got tired of having sunglasses everywhere and never being able to find them. And I have enough to fill this case up. So I'm gonna go gather them all up from the car, and my plan is to choose a pair of sunglasses, you know, for the day, and then, you know, keep them clean and put them back in this box. And then all of these cases here, these beautiful leather ones that are in this vanilla color, these are all anti-tarnish cases, and I purchased these after the burglary. Friends were giving me some jewelry, and I had some things left, and I had some money from my father's estate, and so I purchased a few things. So like on the bottom, the way they're organized is things that will tarnish are in here, and I love that, you know, I can pull it out and open the lid and see everything, because before they were all stacked on top of each other and I had to like unstack everything, and what was happening is I wasn't wearing my pieces, I couldn't see them, and I even forgot what I had. So in here, this is a little section of the Sleeping Beauty turquoise. When the Sleeping Beauty turquoise mine closed forever, the price of this just skyrocketed, and I bought a few investment pieces, and this is one of the first pieces of jewelry that I ever bought for myself. It's a sterling silver cuff. I have worn this thing to death. I still love it. And these are just pieces, more Sleeping Beauty turquoise. These are just pieces that will tarnish. So these are the Wolf anti-tarnish. Can you see the label? Wolf anti-tarnish. And you know, they work pretty well. As you'll see, you'll see that I still have polished, let me see, I'll show you. I still have polished some things. Like this is a Italian sterling silver that I brought back from my last trip to Italy, and I really love it. I want it to stay nice, so I still put an anti-tarnish little sheet inside a bag and keep it in there. And then let's go to the next level. The next one is also silver things. These are all sterling silver little slider bangles. I have a whole collection of those, and these are my bracelets that for years and years, this is what I did. Was I was a seed beater, and I did all these patterns, and I typically would put sterling silver clasps on these types of bracelets. So these are, I just keep them in here. This is my work from years and years and years ago, and I don't wear these much anymore, but I don't do this kind of work that much anymore, so you know, it's nice that I have them. And then here are a few anklets that are sterling silver, so I've gathered those up so that they don't tarnish. And I really love the Brighton leather bracelets. When they came out with those, I think they're really nice with my yoga clothes. I would always just grab one and put it on. And so, you know, I have kind of gathered that up. And then I'm also still playing with my placement, and I also am thinking that I might want to put maybe a little small knob. I don't know, I'm still like, this has just finally gotten completed, so I'm still, you know, playing, and I probably will continue to play with this for, you know, years to come, because it's just so delightful. But this one is all of my brooches. These are, there's some large rings in here too, but these are vintage brooches that I have had, many of them since I was a teenager. This is one, I wore this all through the 80s. I pretty much wore this every single day of my life, all through the 80s. And I was really in love with this Hamilton gold finish. I was the visual merchandiser for the women's specialty retailing group, which was Karen Charles, Casual Corner, Petite Sophisticate. For those of you that are old enough to remember that chain of stores, I did all of their displays and window dressing, and this was some of the things from that job that I had, and I just, you know, keep them. And brooches are back in 2024, big trend right now. So I've gotten those out, and this is just, you know, more brooches and some that I've made, you know, definitely have a video. This was in my mother's jewelry box when she passed away. So thankfully I do still have one or two pieces. I'll show you what was not stolen that means something to me. Just, you know, as a human interest part of my video. And then the next level here, this is gold, but it's plated. Like, these are all plated. These are my euro coin, or not my euro, my lira coins that, you know, they don't use in Italy anymore. They've gone to the euro. I have some beautiful ladies cufflinks here. So when I wear a white blouse with long sleeves, I do the cufflinks. And this is a necklace that I brought back from Italy, Murano glass lampwork necklace that I brought back from Italy. And more of my designs. These are some of my bead weaving designs that I used to do so much of. But I keep those, and I don't do too much of that anymore. This is another designer. These are Heidi. Whoops. This is a piece that I made. These are Heidi Doss, and I just think she's really talented. I love her work. She uses these beautiful heavy glass pearls and bronze findings that are pave with crystals, and they're just beautiful. This is one of my favorite designs that I've done, and I have a video on this gorgeous pearl necklace that has, it's a lariat. It has no clasp, and both ends of the lariat just have this little flower garden on the end. So I have done 2 videos on this. I did the first version and then an updated version, and this is a lariat that I purchased, I think at TJ Maxx. I love to look at the jewelry there. Sometimes I get inspiration, but sometimes I find something that I really like. Okay, and then this area, these next 3 are really pieces that, this is where I go a lot, and I am not totally certain if this is going to stay this way, because I'll show you this little set of trays right here. These are from Amazon, and I have ordered more because I'm not totally happy with my configuration. As I told you, it's a little bit of a puzzle to make things fit and also keep them organized. So for right now, this is all necklaces. So I have tried hanging my necklaces on every kind of peg and hook imaginable, and it always ends up in disaster. They always end up tangled or too many on a hook, and then I can't see any of them, and I go to reach for one and they're all in a clump, and it just doesn't work for me. So, and this is already a little bit out of hand because these longer necklaces, you know, they need space, and ideally I would like to have just 1 or 2 in each section. But for right now, they're not tangled, and you know, I can see everything. So that's really important. And if you're a regular on my channel, you've probably seen videos on, like, this was from Dee Dee's Deluxe Bead Box. This was from a recent Dee Dee's Deluxe Check Bundle. This was my Joey's Jewelry series, where I always remake or redesign or refurbish pieces of jewelry. And this was a piece of Italian art glass that my friend Fulvia gave me in Italy. And so anyway, if you're, like I say, if you're a regular on my channel, you might be saying, oh, I saw her make that, I saw her make that, because, you know, I do wear what I make. And then this next level is all of my chains that you hear me talking about all the time when I make a pendant, or my friend Gail just made this pendant for me. I made these seashell pendants, and when you see me do a video where I've just made a pendant, it's because I have all of these brass, bronze, copper, e-coated gold chains here that I have so much wearability. I can choose a chain and then choose a pendant. And I've also done videos on these minimalist bar necklaces going in different directions. I really, really love those. And so they get tangled so easily. Like this one is going vertically. This one, let's see, this little turquoise one is going horizontally. So this way I'm kind of using what was for rings to keep the chains from getting tangled. And then over here, these are some of my favorite necklaces. This is a ladder necklace that I made, and this is one of my favorite designs of all time. This video is so fun. It was really largely a connecting project. And then this was a video from last week, and I am totally in love with this necklace, so I put it like right in the front. And then I'm, as I say, still working out my puzzle pieces here, but these are all Y necklaces. And again, I have done videos on every single one of these. So if you're interested in necklace designs, you can go to the homepage of my channel, and there is a playlist for necklaces, and you'll see on the thumbnails if there's anything you're interested in. And then here, this is my interchangeable ones. So this was a necklace with a little magnetic section right here, and that little magnet with those crystal drops can come off, and I can make it more of a whimsical piece by putting this little cat, and it's got a magnet, so that's for that. And then this was a Y necklace with an interchangeable pendant part. So this pave magnetic clasp here, this comes off, and I don't have the tripod in here, so I can't show you, but here's like a mookaite slice that can be attached instead of this beaded bead. Here's this little flamingo with a pearl that can be attached magnetically. You know, so I can, if I'm wearing this Y necklace, I can look in here and decide what drop I would like. I also did like this little, whoops, I also did this sweet little mask that reminded me of the carnival in Venice, Italy. And I can make more. I can purchase more of these pave clasps. I have one here with just a large jump ring in case I want to take any of these pendants, like if I wanted to take this mookaite pendant and go down to go over here and choose a chain, I could do that. So I really, really love, you know, the options. And also, you know, I'm a jewelry maker, and I make a lot of jewelry, and I mean a lot of jewelry, and it's nice to have some wearable options and some interchangeable pieces. But as I said, I am not sure that these trays are going to stay like this. I have more coming from Amazon. I don't know how this is going to work out, but I'm already seeing that I might need to put like some double-sided tape underneath them. Just I'm not hard on my things, but you know, I don't want to end up with trays on the floor. So when I get them situated, I may do like some double-sided photo tape or something on the bottom of these. And then this is my top drawer. You've seen these recently if you've watched my videos. This is all my leather cords, all the colors, and again, here's all pendants. This is a Studio Bars. This little section right here is another designer. Her name is Melanie Bars, and she does like lapis and coral, and she uses beautiful semi-precious gemstones and bronze, and her pieces don't tarnish. And she also has done, like, this one is completely convertible. You can have the jasper on this side, you can wear it this way with the turquoise and the bronze, and this top piece spins. So if you want to have the jasper and the bronze, you can, or if you want to do the turquoise and the jasper, you can. And it has these large bails that can really go on anything. So I have a little collection of Studio Bars pendants, and then these are just pendants that I have made. This is a little girl. This was the totem pendant this long pendant that I did in a video not that long ago. A couple of very recent pendants. This is some autumnal ones from a couple years ago. My friend Gail did this beautiful beaded pendant for me, and this was my summer soiree with my friends. This was our project, was to do the herringbone wrap on cane glass and make a pendant that way. You know, they just go on forever, you guys. I mean, they really do. But just to show you, they all have really large bails or super large jump rings. And so I can choose any color of leather or any of those chains that's on the next level. And, you know, like I say, they go on forever. I did this little Anthony, little boy, that's my son's name. And this was a recent Jesse James beads video that I did. And so over here, these are my good pieces. This charm was a charm bracelet, and thankfully it was not stolen because it was in the safe. But when I was born, my mother gave this to her best friend, and that's me. That was the charm, and my information is on the back. And this was full of charms, but I took them off because I wasn't wearing it. It was just too much for me, and I just wear this. And so my mother's best friend was like a mother to me, and I was a very lucky little girl. I grew up like having two moms, and when she passed away, her son gave this back to me. And you know, now they're both gone, so it's very precious to me, and I am so grateful that I still have that after the burglary, because so much of my family history, the women in my family, so much of it is gone. I had a pearl that I purchased in Hawaii that was stolen, but I found another real pearl at TJ Maxx of all things, and I brought some chains back from, I buy a chain when I go to Italy. This was also something I purchased in Italy. It's 18 karat gold, and this was one of the first gold pieces that I bought for myself. It's a 14 karat gold bangle bracelet, and you know, some turquoise. These are pieces that are higher quality and or gold, and I wear them all the time. This is a company that I love called Bronzo Italia, and I have quite a few of their pieces. And so, and then my rings that won't tarnish, my rings that I have made. There's videos on all of these because rings are a little bit of a challenge for me, so I am, you know, constantly trying to hone my skills. So the ones that won't tarnish are right here because I choose a ring every day. I like to wear them. And this is another Bronzo Italia piece. And then this last little cubby hole, this is kind of my pouch of shame. This is really supposed to be a bracelet travel, you know, like travel item, but it is full. It's so heavy, and it has some Kate Spade bangles in it that are vintage. It has some other like really beautiful bangles. I would open it and show you if I had the tripod. So I set it on top of one of the trays. I think I'll set the phone down and just show you what's in here. Over the years, I have been, you know, really impressed with jewelry designers. So I have a couple of Alexis Bitar pieces here. He's famous for the lucite and crystal bangles, and some vintage Kate Spade. This is I think this is Lucky brand, and you might recognize Kate Spade and even some Vera Bradley. There was a time when Vera Bradley line had some bangle bracelets. This is one of my favorite Kate Spade bangles. It's a pair of sunglasses. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with all of these. I don't wear them much anymore, but I do love them. And so for now, they are going to go back on this, in this little basket. That's going to be their home for now. So this is my shelf that does not pull out, but everything else does. And I am going to continue to organize. I have a few necklaces still that are hanging on this thing, and I really don't want that. So that when my other trays come in from Amazon, I'll be in here playing. This little bracelet bar, I've had a whole collection of Alex and Ani bangles that I've had for years. I know that little shelf is kind of dark. And just some bangles. This was a bangle that I made for the Peach Fuzz Pantone Color of the Year for 2024. And my son loves Lego. He has his own YouTube channel. He has Duchenne muscular dystrophy and he's in a wheelchair, but he loves Lego, and he gave Minnie and Mickey to me quite a few years ago, and they're pretty valuable now because you can't buy them anymore. And my friend Rachel, who has moved out of Florida, this was a little gift that she gave me, a little Brighton ring, you know, little ring holders. So I like those things where I can see them. And then I just have my summer handbags kind of where I can see them. This little bag is so cute. I got this from Italy, from a little shop in Italy. And so anyway, my closet is finally done, and I can guarantee that I will be in here again, you know, playing. I have this little pink stool, and I guarantee you that I will be in here playing and rearranging and, you know, working on my labels and everything. I have my scarves up here, if I didn't say. And so this is my jewelry wardrobe. So if you continue to follow my channel and listen to me and I say, oh, I'll put these in my jewelry wardrobe, or I keep this in my jewelry wardrobe, now you will know what I'm talking about, because I really do have a jewelry wardrobe. So this is my closet redo, and I thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited to be able to share this with you. Oh, there's Oprah girl. Hi, baby. Are you coming to say hi to everybody? Yeah, say hi. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you're all safe and well and having fun on your beading mats. Ciao, jewelry making friends.